Leo, it was just not a good day in the office. Like, we did a lot of mistakes, and also our scoring skills were not effective. That's why. Yeah.
After the first set, your head went down. Why did you give up so early?
Like, the heat here is so strong. It's crazy. So, like, we are struggling to get a point, and the same way you're struggling to take a breath. So, I think, and in beach volleyball, when you do a lot of mistakes, like you're not scoring, that's where like you always go down. Like we've played so many matches before, and when we were losing, we tried to come back. But today it was just crazy because we didn't come back to our normal and stabilize the game. Yeah.
The short period of training before the qualifiers and after the qualifiers, did this have any effect on your performance?
I can say yes, but at the same point, we are used to these conditions. So like, it doesn't matter if you have trained for a long period or a short period. Like it happens when we are going for qualifiers. We had a short time for going for the qualifier, and we got nice delivery. But now, like we got like 2 weeks to train to come here to Tokyo. And like the other teams, they were not just training, they were playing the world tour. Like they played so many matches before they came here. So I think it's high time we get like maybe sponsors or the federation to make us play more matches. Like, you can train, but without competing, you cannot know like if you are good or not. So it's high time we get sponsorship and we go to play world tour. We play more matches. Through this, we can achieve good results, I believe. Next time we are playing Latvia. They are a strong team like USA. But I think, okay, they will come like maybe they will want to have an easy win because everyone wants to qualify for the next round. But then we will have training tomorrow, and I think we'll work on our services and our scoring skills. And I believe the day after tomorrow, we'll play well.
Leo tuseme kila kitu yetu imekataa. Tumejaribu kuscore lakini tuna make mistakes mingi, yenye hatufai kwa tuna make mistakes. Lakini tumejaribu na ikakataa. Your reception haikuwa mbaya. Killing ndio ilikataa. Wako tapa kuliko wale wa kwanza. Kila kitu yao yani wanafanya ni kama almost perfect. Wamejiprepare vizuri kutushinda. Hiyo si swali ya kuuliza. Watu wametrain over 1 year kuja tu Olympics. Sisi tumetrain just like 2 weeks. Tunajaribu yetu yote, at least kama si win, at least score zikuwe nzuri kuliko za leo. Killing, mimi naona tu killing ndio shida kwetu. Juu kama ni kureceive, tuna receive.
First of all, as a country, we are committed to ensuring that we are giving Kenyans value of their time and definitely value of resources that they contribute through taxes. Secondly, this Olympics was one of the Olympics that, first of all, we are enjoying, and secondly, saying we are sorry for what happened in Rio 2016. We didn't want any mistake to be repeated in terms of organizing our athletes, our participants, in terms of having a delegation of government bigger than the participants. This time, the government is extremely lean. Officials are the number is extremely small, and that one explains part of the reason of saying, as a government, we are so sorry. Last time it was a bad one. This time we are going to make the best of it, so that in Paris 2024, when the next Olympic is happening, Kenyans will have high confidence in the organization. Thirdly, we want to thank all the participants. The village is extremely organized, no cases. At least from our country, other countries, people are very organized. The government here is committed and serious. Olympics committee has made one of the most freely communicated and fitting program for all. In collaboration with each country's Olympic committee, all the plans are good. The fields, the vehicles, the meals, participation time, keeping of time, communication of delays, everything extremely good, looking nice. So let's say it was a lesson that we wanted to prove that we will never repeat of what Rio happened, and we are very grateful for the entire delegation. I sat with some people we are here representing government, and we agreed the very, very first and basic thing that we must do is to develop facilities that are Olympic standards. And these are not expensive. If people can see some of the prefabricated facilities that are being used internationally here, people will not believe it. They cannot cost tens of millions. Like the beach volleyball that we just come in to play here, just beach sand and spectator field. That's all. That's the first thing we need to do. So we need to develop Olympics standard facilities for play, both indoors and outdoors. Number two, we need to continue exposing our athletes, exposing them to international competitions, exposing them to different cultures, exposing them to the so-called yester giants, people who competed and won many years ago, that still we think they are the people they were, but they are no longer. You know, that last year is no longer there. Our Kenyan athletes are coming up very well. Third thing that we need to do, and these are lessons we are taking home, we need also to increase the number of Kenyans in the so-called smaller sports, like, you know, taekwondo. We need to expose them in archery, fencing, weightlifting, boxing, because as a country we have seen we over-relied on athletics, and I'm telling Kenyans, our best days are starting tomorrow. Goals will start streaming from tomorrow, because this is when now we are entering into our pote. You know what is traditional potential for Kenya? We are starting tomorrow, Friday.